All this work that we're doing, brothers, for this ministry, eventually is going to pay off. You better believe it, man. It's going to pay off like you'll never believe, okay? And by the way, we're the highest value male on this planet. The men of the Lord, the men of this truth, the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the highest value male there is.
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And what I want to get into today, all right, is dealing, with this clip, all right, put up by a brother, and it's dealing with this, this YouTube comedian, all right, Eve, the nigga woman, all right, just hilarious. And as I'm listening, just listening to how, she's talking, and she just represents the mindset and the culture, okay? She represents the mindset of the woman in nigga culture, and ultimately Eve is a death trap, okay? Eve is a narcissist, all right? She has the main character syndrome, and she has no consideration about anything other than what she wants at the moment. Like Esau has created a monster, okay, with the modern nigga woman, okay, and she has no consideration. And as men, all right, and this is to you younger brothers, man, I know, you're young, all right, full of vigor, and you still out here, dealing, so this is just, admonishment of, hey, when you're out and dealing, man, be very mindful, man. And when you're dealing with a nigga woman, you have to deal with extreme caution and awareness. Okay, this is not, a joke or, just to be getting at the nigga woman. Like, nah, man, this is extremely serious. Okay, when dealing with the nigga woman. Okay, because her decision making is terrible. Her consideration is on zero. Her awareness is on zero. The power that she thinks she has is a major delusion, man. And it causes a lot of men to put themselves in these compromised situations that cause them serious harm or even death. So I want to play this, get a couple of precepts, and Lord will, you brothers, are edified, man. Like, this is a true, admonishment, man. Because like I said, I know, brothers move how they move. Some brothers are in different phases of their life. Me personally, I'm more on the retired side. Like I have no interest. I have zero interest. When it comes to the nigga woman and all the chaos, that she brings. But there are, a few women that you can deal with, that are, you can work with, but be extremely mindful and aware, all right, when dealing with the nigga woman, man. Now, what I want to do is play this clip, okay, and I want to play two parts of it. I just want to make 2 points. Lord will. This is edifying.
2000.
What?
I'm asking. See, that's what I mean. That let me know what type of time you was on. You was in Baltimore eating crab cakes, and I already know what time it would have been, because I might have came to see you in 2007 if I'd have known, what I know now.
But you've been bluffing for years, so
ain't nobody been bluffing. Ain't nobody been bluffing. Stop.
Nephew, and that's it.
Ain't nobody been bluffing.
Anyway, how's your love life?
How's yours?
I'm good. I'm pregnant and I'm happy now. So what's up?
I mean, I don't understand why you coming at me like that. Like, what is it that you're basing? No.
He was scared.
He was scared. What was I scared of?
I don't know.
What was I scared of? Tell me what I was scared of.
Look, it wasn't even that he was scared. He just wasn't with it. Look, when I first got to Wildin' Out, I was like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga. He quiet and shit. Like, he ain't all over the place. Like, he ain't wildin'.
Pick it up, pick it and kill it. Whatever that shit is.
That wasn't even out when I first got there. That was a later game.
That was a later game.
Yeah,
sure.
so I tried to throw some game on him. But he was like, oh, don't you have a boyfriend? I'm like, who the fuck be worried about that? You know what I mean?
Me.
Like, who? Yeah, right.
I come from out the ghetto. Niggas will kill you about a Jess Hilarious in my hood. You know what I mean?
It, but
I don't play them games.
My boyfriend, he wasn't that type of nigga. So that's the
What
thing.
type of nigga?
So you have, all right, this woman, okay, and one thing about Eve, the spirit that's on Eve, when she sees, Jake got standards and structure, Eve really want to try to see if she can break that shit. Eve is just a goddamn, Terminator, when it comes to structure. Her thing is to see if she can break that structure. Cause she said he's quiet, he ain't like these other niggas, and she want this Jake to react to her as all the other men react to her. As if she's a prize, as if she's the main character, as if she's some type of accomplishment. So when she don't get that reaction, she begins to be the aggressor. Okay? And Jake peeped that she had a man, and he asked her about it, and she said, who's considering, who cares about that? Because that's the men that she's used to dealing with, men that don't care about that. And then she say, look, my boyfriend, he ain't that type of nigga no way. Okay? Now, that's a very deadly statement to make, man. Because, let me tell you brothers this, man. Like I said, this is no jokes. This is all sincerely true admonishment, man. Never put your safety in the assurance of a woman. Okay? Never put your safety in the assurance of a woman, because the woman will always paint a picture as if she has everything under control. Okay? As if she has everything under control, man. All right? Which is, that's a delusion. She's delusional. Women have nothing under control. No woman has nothing under control. Okay? If she can't control those children, how the hell is she gonna control a grown man and how he's gonna react? Okay? No woman has nothing under control, man. All right? It just control. It just control chaos. They just got the chaos control to a degree, but nothing is under a woman's control. Okay? And they'll give you this assurance, oh, he's not like that. So you want this man to put him, here it is, this is a man, he got his own thing going on, he's, he's somewhat successful, however, but he got his own thing going on, he has structure, he has a way he moves, and you want him to jeopardize that just because you want to see how he feel. Because that's what it comes down to. She just want to see, okay, how does he feel? That's the woman's, how does he feel? How does he feel? Okay, I want to try this type of nigga. I want to try this type of man. I want to try this type of man. Okay, I wonder what he working with. I want to, you want a man to sacrifice his life and his well-being, because you got to think, this woman don't care about your obligations. She doesn't care, that she's putting you in harm's way and that you got obligations, okay? People depending on you, things that are dependent on you. She doesn't care about that. The woman don't care. The nigga woman don't care about this shit, man. She's worried about what she wants, and she'll give you this false assurance, like, what you worried about, like it's all normal, because she's so used to the chaos, and she done fooled herself like she's in some type of control, that she'll try to give you that false assurance, man. The woman ain't got nothing under control, man. When you see what the children turn into, and you see what the circumstances that she's in, and the chaos that she got going, a woman is like a goddamn hurricane, man. The majority of the nigga women, they're like a hurricane. And if you allow them to suck you in with their false sense of assurance, they'll ruin everything that you got going on, man. Okay, so she's giving him this false assurance. And let's get this word assurance. Okay, so you go into this word assurance. It says a positive declaration intended to give confidence, a promise. So she's telling you these things. He's not like that to give you confidence to go ahead with it. Because first off, his adulteries are wrong from the get-go. But then she's telling you, okay, he's not like that. Mean like he's not one of them wild niggas that's gonna do nothing. Like I got him. You don't know how this man gonna react. And you can't control how this man gonna react. Okay? When a woman wants what they want, they gonna give you these false assurance like it's good. I got this. I know. No, you don't. Okay? And I'm telling you from experience, I done heard this. Okay, we not together anymore. We've been good. You know, I done been in some compromised positions, man. To where it could have got bad, man. With this goddamn false assurance, man. The nigga woman, she don't care and she don't have shit under control, man. I can't say that enough. I don't care how smart she thinks she is and how well put together she thinks she is or how much money she got. No, man. Women don't have no control, man. Okay? Verse 2, it says confidence or definition 2. Confidence or certainty in one's own abilities, man. And women have a very, exaggerated, perspective of their ability to control situations. Okay, so let's go here. Let's get this precept. All right. Let's get this in Romans chapter 8. All right, this is the book of Romans chapter 8. Okay, I'm gonna read it in NLT. It's Romans 8 and 5. In the NLT, it says, those who are dominated by the sinful nature think about sinful things, but those who are controlled by the Holy Spirit think about things that please the Spirit. Okay? And if you're dominated by your sinful nature, okay, it can lead to death. As you read verse 6, it says, so letting your sinful nature control your mind leads to death. And see, when we was in the world and we operate off of lust, that low nature, okay, we will allow ourselves to be put in these compromised situations, man, especially when you listen to the assurance of a woman. Okay, and you can allow yourself to be put in all these different compromised situations, man, dealing with the woman, man, dealing with the nigga woman, man, because her shit be so chaotic, man. It be so all over the place. And like I say, she relaxing in the shit. You know, she's used to the chaos. This is normal to her. Okay? So you be like, damn, okay, it must be. Nah, man. If we allow ourselves to be dominated by that lust, man, we can find ourselves in some compromised positions, man. And I'm telling you from experience, brothers. You know, I ain't the oldest brother. I ain't got the most experience, but the little bit I got, man, I'm just putting it out there as a perspective, man. Okay, because we real men that deal with real life situations. It says, so letting your sinful nature control your mind leads to death, but letting the Spirit control your mind leads to life and peace. Now, I want to get this, because when you remove that lust, and you stop operating off that lust, man, and show restraint, man, it creates so much more peace, man. And the peace is way more better, okay, than that lit fun ride, man. And then the ride, it don't even be fun sometimes. A lot of times, because it's so, it's so worn down to the point to where it wasn't even worth it. Like, damn, you be like, why I'm here, mid session, you be like, damn, I compromise all that for this, like, god damn, but that peace, man, is so much valuable than the moment with the nigga woman, man. So let's fast forward. Let's play the rest of it because he's gonna say something else, that I want to make a point on.
That's why, I did. That's why I was going that chick. I'm like, okay, nah, you cool. You know what I'm saying? He
quiet, he low.
Right. But he really like funny, like he down to earth. I'm like, all right, cool. So I told him that I broke up with him. I'm like, saying like, what's up now? He was like, you didn't break up with him. Like, no, you didn't. And I didn't, but I'm like, this nigga gay. Like, how you not?
You see how fucked up that is? You see that fucked
because
up?
he wasn't
Just
interested, he
because
gotta be
you don't
gay?
want that pussy,
Yeah.
I don't want none. That's
It wasn't
crazy.
even about the break. I
That's
wanted to talk to
crazy.
you. I
That's
wanted to talk to
crazy.
you. I was like, all right, he just gonna be a brother at this point.
Yeah,
this is too
because
much.
you
I'm tired of
gotta
trying.
understand. I gotta be very selective with any woman I deal with
And-
because of the perspective that I have and how I live. You not about to come at me. Not saying that you would have did this, but I know you would have just because I know you who you are. You just that type of person that you gonna flash out, but you're not gonna be the only woman that I'm dealing with.
Right, and that's
So
what
I
he
have to be
eventually told me.
very careful with who I let into the way that I operate. Like I say
Right.
all the time, I make the outside of my house ugly. Because if you can't I'ma lead with all of the shit that you gonna judge a man on. I'ma let you know these things about me immediately. So you got a choice to make.
Yeah.
But when you can see the type of person that a person is, I'm like, just ain't nobody about to be fighting with you at the Cheesecake Factory because you mad about the fact that I done did something that I told you I was doing. Like she's
Yeah.
the type of motherfucker that's gonna act like you ain't never told her that shit. Like I know what you said, bitch, but I wasn't listening.
Right.
So you know what I mean?
You know.
It just wouldn't have worked. But don't make it seem like I was scared.
So you see Jake, had standards. Jake got, structure about himself, man. And the scriptures, and as we mature as men, because even going into this whole thing of multiple women, that's not a thing that you just go wild out with no standard. Like this whole approach to multiple women, which every brother not equipped, to deal with that. And every brother, some brothers got no women, one woman, few women, whatever. But every brother, the Lord, put, he, like scripture say, every man has their proper gift, which whatever gift is fit for them, and as a man, we have to mature to the point to where we know when we good in a certain area, okay? Because as men, it's about us, and it's truth, because he's in the world and he probably has his own, he probably got different business ventures and different things, and he knows the obligation that he has, so he knows that adding a just hilarious, okay, wouldn't be beneficial to what he got going on. And he's moving like a noble man. He's moving like a man of nobility, man. Okay? Because everyone wants to talk about king and lord this, but then they have peasant standards, man. We can't be calling ourselves kings and lords and, ascribing to these titles of nobility, but then have peasant standards when it comes to the woman, man. Like, nah, man. We got to be this through and through. Okay? Like, we got to move like noble men through and through. Okay? So, even dealing with, just because it's, it's okay to have multiple women, don't be out there moving on some ratchet shit, man. Like, you got a decent situation, then you just add a hurricane to your situation in the form of the nigga woman, man. Okay? Be wise, man. Be mature, Jake. All right? And this scripture goes into that. Sirach 7:26. Has thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, man. Because the Lord to give us, help. The Lord to give us a real, that's asset to what we got going on, and that's serving Him. Whether she's out the way, she do her little cooking and cleaning, and she's trying to learn, and as far as how she can help you and aid you, and what you got going on, there's a woman that's after your mind. That means that she's here to be a benefit to your circumstances, man. Don't forsake that, okay, for a fun time, man. That's off. You see, we got to be mature in how we move, man. We can't get on a woman, and then we moving, okay, we moving without wisdom. why decision making is bringing harm to the house, man. Like, nah, man, we got to really be mature, all right, and move in wisdom, man. Okay, as men. It says, hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman. All right, and just hilarious is a light woman. And we always go into this definition. Okay, women like that. They're light women. And they want you to revolve around them. Okay, they want you to just to be a character in their movie. Okay, now you go into the term light. It says not heavy, having little actual weight. Okay, and these women, you know, their value is light, man. What they bring to the table, especially they just want, you know, that masculine ratchet energy, man. Okay, all she brings to the table is that leftover box, man. Okay, and then she's dealing with a man, so here it is. She deal with this man, you know, Tuesday morning. Then she dealing with you Tuesday night, man. Like that's you know. And as we mature as men, we should be disgusted by that, man. You know. So going into now, this is the main definition. It says meaning frivolous, unchaste, okay, loose, all right. Because if she's willing to offer it to you, man, we think we special. We think you special that she just offering it to you. Nah, this is a common thing. Okay, it says lacking moral gravity, no morals. Then she tried to even lie about being in the relationship. It's like, goddamn. You know, it's like, goddamn. All right. It says the notion. All right. It says unimportance. Okay. Women of easy virtue. Okay. What they call light skirts. Okay. And the scriptures say, don't give yourself over to no woman like that, man. That shit is because it is. You know, it brings you down. Okay, it lowers who you are, man. You know, so when I'm listening, man, I'm always listening to every word. When people talk, man, I'm listening to every word and dissecting every word, man. But they gonna paint the real picture, man. They might be surrounded by a bunch of fluff and deception, but it's gonna be some words and oh, there it is. there go you. That's your motto. Okay, you know. So yeah, man. Just admonishment. You know, just brothers. You know, be wise, man. Move mature. Move in maturity. Move in wisdom. All right, and never trust your safety to the assurance of a woman. No woman that exists. No woman that exists. Never. All right. Put your safety, trust your safety in the assurance of a woman. All right. Shalom.